Yeah, free the realness. What we waiting for? We know that they won't stop the war. Hard-working people break a sweat as they mop the floor. Economic crisis, no one's got the money stuck indoors. Battle for the soul and the mind, it's like tug of war. They can't have my freedom, breaking free outside the system. Mental prison, they indoctrinate from when you're infant. Demons trembling, I chase off Satan's minions. Satan is a liar, I don't play with his opinion. Chase them down, get them out, we don't mess about. Darkness can't reside in here, better light and cast them out. Chase them down, get them out, we don't mess about. Darkness can't reside in here, better light and cast them out. What's it like when the people at the top rinse all the poor? All their resources and more. Bite your tongue but we ain't holding back no more. Thousands in the square, we know the score. Buy a kettle, save a tenner. Boris, what you take us for? Walk a mile inside a shoe. Demons hide inside of you. Rishi Sunak, Liz, I cannot trust every one of you. Puppets of the shadow, we know they rebranded flu. Had the people scared of breathing air. Was it even really true? Chase them down, get them out, we don't mess about. Darkness can't reside in here, better light and cast them out. Chase them down, get them out, we don't mess about. Darkness can't reside in here, better light and cast them out. People stand together, PSYOP cannot get us ever. Free the realness and the scientists, they try and censor. Cancel culture, it's a snowflake error. Not forever, tell them pussies I don't cater to them ever, ever. Chase them down, get them out, we don't mess about. Darkness can't reside in here, better light and cast them out. Chase them down, get them out, we don't mess about. Darkness can't reside in here, better light and cast them out. Chase them down, get them out, we don't mess about. Darkness can't reside in here, better light and cast them out. Chase them down, get them out, we don't mess about. Darkness can't reside in here, better light and cast them out.
In the days of parchment, before paper, the beast revealed its hidden nature. In the shadow of the monster, one man cowers, but the march of millions bring down towers. Rules, regulations, improbable laws. Rules, regulations, no just cause. The vast and immovable object become an unstoppable force.
Greasing chords, greasing chords, greasing chords, greasing chords inside the Leviathan, inside the Leviathan. They make the rules, they make the rules, they make the rules, but we got the game plan. Greasing chords, greasing chords. Greasing chords inside the Leviathan. Bear witness to this phenomenon. A clear sickness as it's coming on. That's their business. So I carry on beating my fist on the walls of Babylon. And it's vicious. If you're a vagabond in the British Isles, it ain't Avalon. The ambitious escape to the Amazon. Life is malicious, climbing the echelon. So we gotta break them chains, do personal best and make them gains. It's a hurtful mess. So abstain from eternal threats and a long campaign. Enough stress, but we don't complain, and I'm hopeful. So I won't refrain from a global test. Gotta maintain on a mobile flex with no disdain. Greasing chords, greasing chords. They make the rules, they make the rules, they make the rules, but we got the game plan. Greasing chords inside the Leviathan, inside the Leviathan. We're up against an immovable object. Greasing chords, greasing chords. They make the rules, they make the rules, they make the rules, but we got the game plan. Greasing chords, greasing chords. Up against an immovable object, placing bets on illusional odds set. Yo, it's cruel from the onset, killing you slow as the usual project. Still thriving despite the drawbacks. Ill writing, designing formats. This life gotta ride it raw back. The mind's climbing, not wiping the floor mat. Greasing chords inside the Leviathan, keeping watching the eyes conspiring. Catch wind, sound up the siren. Fuse the flames of the furnace is firing, not expiring, expanding. Inquiring to gain understanding. A fall from the top equals a crash landing. Don't get fooled by the devil's rebranding. Greasing chords, greasing chords. They make the rules, they make the rules, they make the rules, but we got the game plan. Greasing chords inside the Leviathan. We're up against, they make the rules, they make the rules. Greasing chords, Greasing gods, they make the rules. Greasing gods, they make the rules. They make the rules, but we got the game plan. Greasing gods inside the Leviathan. Greasing gods, they make the rules. They make the rules. Greasing gods. They make the rules, but we got the game plan. You ain't with it, get out the way, man. Short-sighted, take off the Ray-Bans. Sourcing ethical fits, not name brands. No bait plans, we execute. Blueprints get combed with a fine tooth. The control system is not absolute. Revealing the truth is the way to recruit the youth. Collating a mansion of proof while they're stacking a mansion of lies. Cracking the code is eternity striving. Like drinking the fountain of life. Like a rhythm that I'm already riding. Aiming to bring down the house in tonight. The mic's hidden with imminent rising. When I draw this run for your life. Greasing gods. Greasing gods, greasing gods, greasing gods inside the Leviathan. Greasing gods, greasing gods, greasing gods inside the Leviathan. The Leviathan. Greasing gods, they make the rules, but we got the game plan. Greasing gods, greasing gods inside the Leviathan. They make the rules, but we got the game plan. Greasing gods, greasing gods.
Rules, regulations, improbable laws. Rules, regulations, no just cause. Rules, regulations, improbable laws. Rules, regulations, no just cause.
How do I put it? It was like, what do you care about them? What do you care about those people? What difference does it make to you? Take care of your own life. Do the best you can for you and your family. What do the rest of the people mean to you? They don't mean anything to you. They're just serfs. They're just people. You know, what's the end goal? The end goal is to get everybody chipped, to control the whole society. They want a one-world government controlled by them. Everybody has an RFID chip implanted in them. And if you're like me or you, and you're protesting what they're doing, they can just turn off your chip.
One, two, 33, we are back, your favourite morally vacuous edgelords with the best morally bankrupt content you've ever seen. This is Rise Above TV. Big shout to everyone from the Ramesh community that is representing in the new look chat room nice and early. What do you reckon about Andy PGs?
Work to you now, let's talk about the rise of Rupert Lowe.
Obviously, that's going to be something that we're going to talk about tonight because that has been a bit of a phenomenon this week in this area of the Clanwell Peasantverse. As per usual, on a Friday night, we are going to follow the new format. The first hour or so is going to be free for everyone's consumption on YouTube. But the second part of the show, it's always going to be slightly more tasty in nature. And that will be available only on Patreon.
Becky says it sounds shit, lads.
Oh dear. Hold on.
How dare us?
Oh, look at that. He did that thing again.
Every time.
1, 2, 1, 2. That should sound better. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for letting us know.
Should we start again?
Yeah, we will start again. Welcome back to Rise Above TV. Yeah, we set the stream up earlier.
Sorry about our shit audio.
Yeah, it was using the webcam audio instead of the main mic. So yeah, Rupert Lowe will be on the subject list tonight. Rupert Lowe apocalypse this week. Yeah, the first part of the show is going to be on YouTube for everyone's consumption. The second part of the show, a bit more tasty in nature.
Yeah, sorry guys, you will. I can see everyone in the chat talking about the sound. We know we were on the communist audio setting there, so we've set it back to capitalist.
Let me just get the QR code for our Patreon up. There it is. That's how you get the full Rise Above tonight. And once again, I will give the rest of the show away for free. You won't have to pay to sign up to Patreon to watch the rest of the show tonight. But I guarantee
once you see the absolute gluttonous
The
amount,
plethora.
the absolute smorgasbord of content that we've been filling Patreon with, I'm sure you might be up for coughing up 3 shekels a month.
There's plenty there. You got Rabbi Shmuley, Nick Griffin, Tommy Robinson, all the favourites.
Oh, right. So here's one, PG. I was doing the antivirus cleanup thing on the computer before you came round, and this warning came up. I did screenshot it, but it didn't save.
Is it Larry Ellison?
No, AI scams. Have you been approached by someone pretending to be someone else? A romance scam, offering you AI crypto.
Have you been hog roasted?
Have you been hog roasted? And for anyone that doesn't know what we're talking about, the Southeast Asian hog roast, this is one of the reasons you need to get on Patreon.
4-part series, that is, Michael.
A 4-part series.
The last episode is somewhat disturbing.
Can we get some feedback with the chat? Is the sound sorted now? You should have caught up.
Yes. We've been called fucking peasants here by Baz, isn't it? Yes. Sorry about that.
Oh, yeah, of course. Obviously, the Patreon also has the new singles chat. Yeah, very popular.
Oh, I haven't got a wolf whistle button.
Oh, right. We need to get one of those.
Yeah, we should, shouldn't we? We should have a wolf whistle.
Big shout out to Baz Nowhere. I see you there. Can someone just let us know that the sound is definitely sorted out now? It should be. It should be.
Stuff got.
We apologise for that. Let me just double check. Roadcaster Pro. Yeah, it should all be good. It should all be good. I reckon we need.
Listen, I'm going to stick my foot far right up your ass.
Right, so sub up to Patreon. If you want the full show tonight, you have to be on Patreon. You don't have to pay tonight. You can sub for free. There is free content on there. I'm not going to keep going on about it, but I am going to leave the QR code for you there. If you want the full show tonight, scan the QR code. We'll see you on Patreon.
Excellent.
And obviously, one great thing that you can get on Patreon is the Jeffrey Epstein, or the protocols of the learned elders of Epstein. That was what we called the presentation that we did last week.
If you have been looking into Aquaberg, then
Yeah,
that's
Aquaberg,
what you
Aquaberg.
want to get on that.
Jeffrey Aquaberg and his escapades. Yeah, we got some really, really good feedback. We got some big shout out to Hungregian. Hello, Hungregian. He said it sounded.
Oh yes,
perfect.
he's actually one of my favourite Ramesh.
He's my new favourite member of the Ramesh community.
Is he? Actually,
Yeah.
you can't have favourites, like.
Well, you know, I can be. Have
you got a
favoritism
favourite
sometimes.
cat?
No,
It's
I can't,
Hermes. It is Hermes.
No,
It
it's
is
not. No, I love
Hermes.
Apollo in a different way.
In a different way.
Yeah, because he's got to have a different relationship with him, 'cause he's
Oh.
more autistic.
I hope you hear it. Listen to this, Apollo upstairs.
No, I love them both the same.
Right, anyway, moving on.
Hungregian, the Empress loved the wine. She finished it off last
Ours
night.
is in the fridge. I haven't tasted
Oh, mate,
the wine.
you can have. We've got the whole bottle of the special moonshine. It's too strong for us. The Hungregian moonshine.
Oh,
I've got
Becky
the-
S will be drinking that.
Yeah,
I
I'm going
won't
to
be
give you
drinking
the
that.
whole bottle. We can't drink it. It's too strong.
Is it actually?
Yeah. It's paint stripper. It smells like berries. But it's essentially the same strength.
It smelled like Poire Williams. It smelled like Poire Williams to me.
All right. So another good reason to go and get onto Patreon is there's like a 2-hour Epstein presentation. We had a lot of fun doing that.
Is the Mark Devlin presentation that we did the
Yes.
debrief? That's up
Yeah,
there.
the
There's loads
the
up there.
MI33 debrief.
There's loads up
Our
there.
actual stage presentation. I took ages editing that. I put all of the videos, all of the slides back into the
Yeah, nice.
presentation, sorted out all the sound. It's mint. That's available on Patreon too.
Guys, we've got 117 peasants tuned in. Share the stream across social media that you can. Obviously, we're banned off TikTok of recent days, but share it to your nan. She might not know we've been streaming this Friday.
We are going out live. Oh, we should be live on more channels. I thought we were on Facebook as well, but we are live on Twitter. And...
Zuckerberg's not cracking down on this, is he?
No,
Oh,
we've
Hungarian Greg is saying Hungregian. Sorry, it's apricot.
Apricot, right?
yeah, yeah.
Okay, right. So we've talked enough about that. Right, let's start off with some memes. We are obviously living now in a post Epsteinian world. You know, what I mean by that is now that all the things that everyone's been saying about Epstein are now out in the open.
Pizzagate.
Well, you know, and a lot of things which weren't Epstein. Basically, it's almost like every conspiracy theory which we already knew was
Yes.
true has now been double confirmed. But with the cornerstone of the Black
Yes.
Cube organization, which is Epstein. So I thought this was an amazing meme. More great work. Our new #1 memetician, You've Been Nudged. You know, it doesn't get much better than this.
Oh, the tentacles.
Yeah. And obviously,
The only thing that can make that better if he's wearing a kipper.
I've never seen him wear a little hat.
No, no, he
He
wouldn't. Would
he
he?
doesn't
Wouldn't
need
he?
to. He's
He'd hide
proper
that. He'd hide that.
Khazarian priest
Mm.
class. Do you know what I mean? this as well. When
Look at Bill Gates showcasing the fucking.
do you know what's so great about this meme? Not only is it obviously showing all of the whole cast of Epstein Productions in all their glory. Obviously,
Aquaberg Productions.
Aquaberg Entertainment Productions.
Look at the genetics in the top left here. The virus.
Mate, look at Health
The
Chancellor
DNA line.
Gates stood there
Yeah,
in a
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
Pizza Hut outfit with a pizza.
Mm-hmm.
But the best thing of all, do you know what? The best thing of all is obviously this is a play on Stranger Things. But as we get to know more about the Aquaberg diaries, yeah, it actually turns out that all of the stuff in Stranger Things, which if you were really paying attention, you've done your homework, you know that is a dramatization of the Montauk Project and MK Ultra, right?
Yes.
Well, basically, we've sort of been confirmed with, again, double confirmation, because Aquaberg in his emails was talking about all the type of things that they were doing in Stranger Things.
Yes.
With new novel phenotypes and talking about rituals, abuse, psychic abilities, all this kind of stuff. It's all in there. So that's why I think this meme is particularly good.
Who is this, Lance? On Aquaberg's shoulder.
You've been nudged. If you're tuned in, let me just change the settings on the.
Who is that
chat.
in the headphones there?
I don't know. Who is this chubby fellow to the left shoulder of Aquaberg?
Yeah.
You've been nudged. If you're watching, maybe you could email us and you could let us know who's this guy with the headphones on.
That's Starmer with his fucking Rent Boys. There.
Oh, what? Like a little boy band,
Yeah.
Starmer and the Rent Boys.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That is Starmer and his Ukrainian. I don't know who this is on the part of Cash either. Next to Ghislaine.
Do you know what? This You've Been Nudged guy, he's sort of like a bit of an enigma, right? Because this guy, he's got all of the skills of all of our different memeticians, but rolled into one. Do you know what I mean? He does these epic montages where, like Future Ghost, wherever you turn your look, you're seeing something new. And there's so much detail in it.
There's so much detail.
No, this is
That's Fergie. Look, Fergie's there.
Yeah. Is that Nicki Minaj?
Nicki Minaj, yeah, with Jay-Z.
Yeah, this is really very good. Show this guy some love when you're on X or when you're on Twitter. At You've Been Nudged.
Oh, we just breached 133 peasants to 134.
Yeah, share this stream around. Let's get some more people tuned in. It's Friday night. We're gonna have some fun. Up next, this is great. Frank Epstein. Health Chancellor Gates is rearing a new black cube organization, Chimeric Operator. The top
Chimeric.
top operator. They've sewn together all the best bits of ancient Khazaria.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Harvested each region, an organ from each region of Khazaria.
Really like the creme de la creme of the Black Cube organization bloodlines, Frank Epstein. Great work, You've Been Nudged. Obviously, we're just warming up the play. We're just warming up the Clanwell bizzle with this kind of stuff. The Epstein family, just the way that State and Yahoo is I guess he's Uncle Fest.
I like the way they've redacted the children's eyes as well.
It's very dark. It's very dark. But all of the details.
Where's Thing?
Not on there. Actually, so Satan
It's
Yahoo,
up. It's probably up Netanyahu's ass.
Yeah, but no, wait a minute. So Aquaberg is actually Uncle Lurch here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get that. I like
He's
it.
not Uncle Fester, is he? That's
No,
Gomez.
Gomez,
Yeah,
yeah,
Uncle
Gomez.
Fester's not even there, nor his Thing.
No. Bride.
These
of-
are like very Halloween-y, all of these memes.
yeah.
It's fucking February.
Well, maybe this is like some new national holiday, like Epsteinween.
Epstein-ween.
I think it should be a new holiday for children. We deserve.
Oh, that's good. That's a good
That's
Schwab, isn't
really good. This is actually the second version of this one. See, I'm privy to like all the prototypes that he sends, because sometimes he sends me a meme on an email, and if I don't post it straight away, he improves it and sends it. It's like, here's Mark 2. He said, I hope this one's good enough. He's like, mate, the first one was really good. The first one was decent. Let's have a look at some of the comments. What's everybody saying here? Epic memeing. I agree. Oh, yeah, by the way, look what we can do with the comments now. Not that that's any good. Not that it really works or anything, but I thought that was quite interesting. But
I was going to give a shout out to my wonderful Ramesh lady, Becky S. She's currently tattooing her daughter in her
big shout
tattoo
out to
studio.
Becky, yes. Do you reckon they're listening?
Yeah, I reckon they'll be listening. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
right,
Becky,
okay.
she was in the chat. She messaged us, let us know the audio was shit.
Of course, they're listening. What am I thinking? Okay, so right now we'll we've warmed up with some memes. we'll move on to some infographics. I think the fact that
we've got a good show, guys. There's a lot of weird shit later on.
Yeah, the fact that Clown World is still running with this like Aquaberg Russian agent story. It's just so fucking retarded if you really think about it. Like everybody knows. No one. Okay, maybe your most die-hard.
It looks Jewish.
Normie.
It smells Jewish. It sounds Jewish. It's clearly Russian. It's clearly
America
Russian.
is turning into the Soviet Union. You can blame the Epstein's cabal, and you've got like Health Chancellor Gates and Clinton dressed up as like KGB officers. Oh, big shout out to Pamela Swan, one of our mods. That's absolutely right. If you do feel like just sending us a little tip because you like our work, buy us a coffee is a great way to do it. Here's the QR code.
Also, we need to talk to Jason, Pamela.
Yeah. We've got to get that. We've got to get that on the front burner. Take it off the back burner because Jason's up for it. He has agreed to it. But also, we need to make our presentation. I can't go to Jason empty-handed. I can't.
We won't be empty-handed.
We never. Let's be honest, right? Jason Brashears, he can come on our show empty-handed because he's
with ease.
Because he's a walking encyclopedia. But I can't. I can't go there.
We can't go there half-cocked.
But when we did go there and we whipped out that presentation,
Yeah, he liked that.
With the timelines and everything, and people were like, "Wow, these guys have really gone in." But that's what we do here. We like to have a whole book of receipts.
Yes, of course.
That's how it works at Rise Above. So how far are they going to go with this? Do you know what? I saw a story that was resurrected this week completely out of the blue. Do you remember the guy who got like poisoned?
Yeah, I saw that.
Alexander
in Salisbury.
Yeah, one of those. Yeah, that guy. That's been brought. They're now saying it wasn't radioactive. It was a poison frog.
Do you know how much they're saying that cost, that operation?
33 million.
It's something like 7 million shekels to do that operation, to poison one dude.
I went in the comments on the Telegraph post about it, and I was like, oh, how long? Why hasn't this been blamed on Epstein yet? How have you not managed to blame this on Aquaberg yet? So when I came across this, it just sort of caught me unawares, and I just thought it's so funny how the Epstein files are fueling anti-Semitic conspiracy theories.
Raw.
We showed
clearly racist.
We showed you last week, like not even much. I didn't even come with the receipts last week, to be honest. I was talking more in the themes and the gist. But I could have come with 3,300 receipts from those emails where Aquaberg is clearly being Loxist. He's being a Loxist supremacist, right? He's clearly hating on Goyim, right? And clearly being very septic. I think that's quite good.
Clearly racist.
Because
septic and
just saying,
antiseptic.
septic, whichever way you look at it, is a good way to describe their behavior. Septic.
Yeah.
Okay. And obviously,
their behavior.
well, you know, those people that cry that act very anti-humanistic and they cry anti-Semitism. So obviously the name of the person who wrote this opinion piece, that's you know, we don't need to worry about that too much. That's probably just a coincidence, something like that, Michael, I guess. Let me just change the view there again. Okay, right, now we're still on the subject of the aftermath of the protocols of the elders of Epstein. Right, Andy PG, what is the worst antiseptic conspiracy theory throughout all of history? The big one. The
Holly lot.
No. Sorry, pre-20th century, I should have said.
Oh, the blood libels, the blood drinking of Christian blood and kidnapping of babies. And
so let's zoom in on this. What particularly is the claim?
The blood libel, according to Rabbi Shmuley, is that Jews used to drink the blood of Christian children.
Okay. Yes, you're correct. You're absolutely correct, obviously. Let's have a look here. Big shout out to Mark Gray. I like this guy. He posts on Facebook. I like what he's got to say a lot, actually. Let me just get rid of the chat here.
But there was other stuff as well, like poisoning the wells and stuff like that. Like
I just got rid of the screen share instead of the chat.
You know, they allegedly invented terrorism.
Right, get rid of this chat. Check this out. I thought this was quite interesting. Very interesting. I'm going to read this out. Speaking of eating children and drinking their blood, the following is history. Accusations of murder were made, but no person or peoples have been proven beyond the shadow of a doubt to be guilty of any crimes. But the accusations were made nonetheless, and the murders did happen. Did you know in England there is a small group of 12th century English child saints? Did you know this?
I didn't, Michael.
These child saints or little saints are strikingly similar they are of strikingly similar characteristics. They're all young boys. They were all mysteriously found dead. They were hailed as martyrs, all alleged to be murdered. All murders were blamed on the cubic priest class. The accusation, the cubic priest class are supposed to have kidnapped the children with the help of Judas-like Christian accomplices and then tortured them and crucified them over the Easter holy days in a parody of Jesus' death. Some of the boys were scourged and nailed to a tree, some stabbed and their blood drained, and one was thrown in a well. The death of these children, these Christian children, were interpreted to be cubish human sacrifices. These crimes gave rise to a prominent blood libel accusation against the cubish community. Blood libel or ritual murder libel, also blood accusation, is an antiseptic trope which many say falsely accuses Cubish people of murdering Christians in order to use their blood in the performance of religious rituals.
It's clearly racist.
I'm already thinking I should have saved this for Patreon. But, you know, someone posted this on Facebook. Blood libels often claim that cubists require human blood for the baking of matzos, an unleavened flatbread, which is eaten during Passover. Goyim or Christians were said to be ritually sacrificed. Earlier versions of the blood libel accused Cubish people of ritually reenacting the crucifixion, the cubifixion. Children were stabbed and nailed to trees. The accusations often assert that the blood of Christian children is especially coveted. And historically, blood libel claims have been made in order to account for otherwise unexplained deaths of children. In some cases, the alleged victims of human sacrifices have been venerated as Christian martyrs. Here are a few of the little saints. Little Saint William of Norwich, murdered March 22nd.
Oh, that's in the season, right at the start of the season of sacrifice.
It's also 322.
Yes, it is.
Age 12.
March 17th. These are the top three are all in the season of sacrifice.
Little Saint Harold of Gloucester, March 17th, 1168. Little Saint Robert of Bury, England, murdered March 20, 1181, age 7. Little Saint Hugh of Lincoln, England, murdered August 27, 1255, age 9. Little Saint Simon of Trent, Italy, murdered March 24th. Can you see where we're going? 1475, age 2.
Little St. James.
What's Epstein Island called, Michael?
Little St. James.
It's called Little St. James. Also, so they've listed them all here. So they were all murdered in brutally and very satanic, anti-Christian ways. They became objects of local cults and veneration. Almost 900 years later, the year is now 2026, and in the news headline, we read the name Little Saint James. Is it a coincidence that Aquaberg's Island,
There are no coincidences.
he's been
here in
allegedly
Clown World.
raping, sodomizing, sacrificing, and eating children, allegedly,
With Ellen DeGeneres, allegedly.
performing blood libel, allegedly. Is that a coincidence?
There's no coincidences, Michael.
I thought this was
Do
worth.
you know
putting
why
in.
there's no coincidences?
Why is that?
This is a holographic construct.
Oh, Michael. Okay, so this is quite funny. This is reportedly a picture of Ghislaine Maxwell.
Yeah, I saw this.
Yeah, there's no way
It's
that
not her, man.
it's not the same person, is it?
No, is it?
People are saying it looks like Mike Myers, like
Fucking man.
like Austin Powers.
Yeah, it's not her.
Ghislaine Maxwell has either been on seriously carb-heavy prison food, or that's a different person. Going to prison, listen, if you're rich and you can eat whatever you want, when you go to prison, you don't put on weight. Only poor people that can't get enough food, or people that are drug addicts that aren't eating anything, when they go to prison, those are the people that put on weight because they're eating more and more nutritional food than they normally would. No one that's got money is eating more nutritional food in prison than they normally would. Do you hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You get a ration of food, which is just enough for you to keep your weight.
Mm.
Yeah. So that's a bullshit excuse. yeah, there's nothing more to say about this. I just thought it was quite funny that now Ghislaine Maxwell basically looks like Austin Powers. Okay.
Ooh, sorry, that was quite loud.
That was a good one. That was a good one. This is nothing new here. Again, I'm just flexing with
Another
some
one who
fanboy
owns a
bizzle.
fucking island.
Yeah. Could you? Is that phone ringing?
No, Michael.
I just had a phantom vibrating in my ear.
Gavin here is saying in the chat, no adrenochrome in jail, boys.
That's very
That
very
is
true.
correct. That is correct.
Could you just?
Well, maybe there is. If you.
Yeah. Hey, maybe you can extract your own adrenochrome.
What's going on here, Michael?
Could you just Jamie the actual logo for Virgin, right?
Oh, with the woman on it. Yeah.
Well, no, because I thought it was always the infinity symbol. I always thought that the Virgin logo had the infinity.
What, the original one?
Well,
The original one had like
if you go
a
to-
red
sorry.
woman with her arms out.
Oh, sorry, Virgin Media. Look, if you go to
Oh,
Virgin,
right. Okay, it's Virgin Media. Yeah. It's
go
the,
to images.
you can see it there.
Yeah, so I was thought
It's actually not. It's like the what's it called? The
Analema.
Analema. Yeah,
Big shout out to God Vag. So
it is more like the Alanate. What is it?
Analema.
Analema.
So
Than the
do you know what?
than the
I'm
Ouroboros.
gonna get it up here so I can show it on the screen.
I mean, I could just check my screen.
Yeah, but it's quicker if I just do it here. Images. Here we go. So obviously, Branson is a billionaire too. He's got like the next island down the chain from the Little Saint Aquaberg.
He's next door.
He's basically next door. He has
Necker. Is it Mecca? Necker Island.
Necker Islands. He has a logo that either looks like Infinite Virgins or the word virgin written in blood. Now, just think about this, right? That what are the chances the guy next to Aquaberg's island, who's also a billionaire, who's known to be a bit of a philanderer, his company is called Virgin. What are the chances of that? All right, next. Let me just get the chat back on the screen. Big shout out to everyone tuned in. It's Friday night, it's Rise Above TV.
Rise above, generate, rise above, extinguish fear, rise above.
Rise Above TV, right, is essentially myself and Andy PG trying to make sense out of retarded clown work, isn't it? That's what we do now.
Yeah.
And with every now and then
That's what we originally did.
a high stakes dig, where,
Yes.
where we've really gone in on something,
Or we showcase a guest
or we showcase a guest.
and do the same thing,
Right, so
or learn something new.
yeah, sometimes we learn something new. I thought that I would just juxtapose.
Yorkshire Robert here saying in the chat, Richard Branstein dealt in abortions.
Yeah, do you remember Sheep Farm showing the video of him basically offering a menstruation clinic?
Yes,
So to do with reproduction again.
all perfectly normal, Michael.
Totally normal. Right. Often when I put together my part of the Schwab show, I often juxtapose two completely different
All these fucking
headlines.
weirdos are just obsessed with like genetics and bodily fluids and fucking organs and like they're just weird. These are just weird people.
Mate, when you're a meat suit farmer, it's just another day at the office.
It is disgusting.
It's just another day at the office.
People
So-
like Mabrina Abramovich. I mean, like, who the fuck are these people?
They're not fully human.
They're not fully human.
They're not fully human. So, right, two random headlines here, which are actually just sort of juxtaposed really nicely.
Judge gives Israeli cocaine smugglers lighter sentences for October the 7th trauma.
So let's think about this.
Explosion there,
What
for
country
obvious
is this
reasons.
in? Look, what's the writing up there? Auckland District Court.
Auckland, that's
So it's got
New Zealand.
New Zealand. So what's the writing below it? Is that Maori writing? Must be. Take Aotearoa. So in New Zealand, there are some Israelis who have been caught smuggling, let's assume, large amounts of cocaine. And they've actually gone to the courtroom after being caught red-handed with said large amounts of cocaine. And they've used the October 7 traumas as some kind
Of leverage.
of leverage in a courtroom.
I don't understand because, like, Turkey, they don't fuck around in Turkey.
And it's sort of a semi-Islamic country. You wouldn't think.
Well, it's a Muslim country.
Is it a fully Muslim
Well,
country?
yeah, I wouldn't say it's Islamic. You haven't got people walking around in burqas like
But, well-
forcefully, and all that. It's not like Afghanistan. And
Okay.
No,
So
but it's a Muslim country,
Muslim
yeah.
majority country, right? So you don't really expect them to be given a free pass to anyone that's Israeli.
no,
So I thought this was
quite the opposite.
an absolutely bizarre headline. Obviously, I don't think it's bizarre that Israeli.
Great way to make everyone hate Israelis more,
Oh,
though,
well,
isn't it? It's
yeah, you could-
another great
You
piece
could
of...
say that it's just to chuck it on the top of the pile of the grand noticing. But yeah, it's just bizarre.
Oh,
It's just
yes.
bizarre.
Thank you for reminding me. But I did forget about that, the little conspiracy theory. Abramovich is in reality is the brother of Ghislaine.
Yeah, the older brother.
that.
Yeah. Long lost son of Robert
Yeah.
Maxwell. I've heard that, and that
Yeah.
totally makes sense. I'm down with that.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
So at the same time that we need to feel sorry for these poor Israeli cocaine smugglers because of the October 7th trauma, Turkey. Sorry, what we're talking about? These are the two different countries. The first one is in New Zealand.
I get Auckland doing that because they're the fucking
Yeah.
Albanese.
That was me
Albanese,
getting.
the,
That was me getting confused.
the
The
prime
fir-
minister of fucking
He's a wall kisser.
yeah, sorry, he's whatchamacallit, he's Australia, sorry. The president of New Zealand, they're all wall lickers over there.
So, but at the same time, Turkey is foiling an Israeli plot similar to 2024 pager attacks that happened. Where was that? Was that in Lebanon?
Well, it's three countries, isn't it?
It's
Le-
three
It was
countries.
Lebanon.
The point I'm trying to make is that on one hand, one courtroom is giving Israeli cocaine dealers a lighter sentence because of the trauma, because of international terror that was inflicted on them.
By Muslims.
Yeah, but at the same time, we've got
Excuse me.
the Israeli international terror plots
Mm.
getting foiled on the world stage after they've blown up like 400 people or something.
Yes.
So yeah, just a great bit of Clanwell juxtaposition there. That's really all I can say about that. To be fair, you brought this story to light the last week or the week before about the burning of the Baal statue.
Becky S actually brought this to the table. Yes, she first informed me of this, and then we put out a few. They were literally, they had a statue of Baal, and they like put Israeli flags around it, and they were all dancing around it.
Was that actually an Israeli flag, or was there just a Star of David?
No, they
symbol?
put a Star of David, but people put Israeli flags around the bottom
Right.
of it when it, like people were,
I'm just looking at what people are saying in the
But then-
comment
but then
section here.
Satan Yahoo came out and he said that's the most antiseptic thing you can do. So then he's admitting there by default that there is a link between Baal and
Ancient Canaanite Baal worship.
Otherwise, why would it be anti-Semitic?
So when we first showed it, that was the first thing that we thought.
Or is
of.
he calling that the antiseptic part? Is the link between Baal and
Well, you can say that.
Is that what he's saying?
But look, this
Is that what he's whining
on
about?
the right hand side here. Let's blow this up so everyone can see. Right, let's
Yeah,
stop.
see, look, this is Baalbek.
In Baalbek, obviously this is a monument named after Baal for Baal worship. The Canaanites lived here and worshipped Baal. Child sacrifice was commonplace by Canaanite priests. Sacred geometry was used by the occult for many evil purposes, and they still do. If you want to understand, look to the origins. So look, the fact is that burning that Baal statue with this symbol saying you lot are a bunch of ancient Canaanites is perfectly historically accurate.
Allegedly.
All right. Well, if according to the Bible, maybe,
Hey, I'm down with it. I'm just
maybe this is why Satan Yahoo is so upset. It's like you've actually properly disrespected us now. You can call us cubes and,
Yeah,
and
but-
be
yeah,
antiseptic all
yeah,
you want,
but physically
but
burning
that's
them.
not actually. That's a joke. We're actually imposters. So we don't really truly care if you say that, but we'll still crucify you for it. But when you do this is just
takes it to this over the line.
You've gone too far now, because we are actually ancient Canaanite Baal worshippers. So yeah, look. Then I came across this. There's a page on Facebook just called Random Maps, right? And
Moloch party and Baal party.
yeah, this is the United States 24 elections map to see how people are voting in the 2040 elections. And there's only two parties, Moloch and Baal.
Mhm.
You've got to vote for one.
Yes.
Doesn't
I can
matter
see.
which.
There's a problem there, Lance. Yeah. They need a Rupert Lowe.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They need a Rupert
Oh,
Lowe.
really? Okay. Sorry. Right. So Israel says Iran has given signal of war by burning Baal on the road. This is a total insult to our nation.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Like he actually came out of his mouth.
But again, look at this juxtaposition. Burning a statue of ancient Baal, which was often used in a fire ceremony to burn kids, right?
Yeah, where they used to bring their children up and throw their kids into the fire.
What is more offensive? Is that more offensive? Or is fucking Aquaberg using a piece of the Black Cube shroud as a literal rug in his home? Is that more religiously offensive?
Guys, I just need to say that this is everything here on Rise Above. This is an entertainment show. This is for entertainment purposes only.
Do you know what's really perverse is that some people actually find this to be entertaining.
Yeah. This is for entertainment purposes only. All of this is allegedly.
Look, all of the for anyone that's getting offended or thinks they need to call the police or something.
No, I just
all
I'm
of
just
the
worried. This is getting very cubish. We're heading in a
wait
very
till-
cubish
Wait
direction.
until you
of
see
the
what we
show.
talk about on Patreon. Look, all of this stuff is now mainstream discourse now. We covered last week in our Epstein presentation. Why would a cubish supremacist of the little hat
Priest class.
Khazar variety, why the hell would he be getting 3 different pieces of the shroud of the Black Cube, the Kaaba shroud, right? Here is the answer. We did hear this last week, but this is the confirmation. There's literally a picture of him walking on it.
Aquaberg bought the covering of Kaaba, holy site for Muslims, to use as a rug in his home. Wow.
I can't lie. This guy this guy does whatever he wants. Like, imagine how much
He's got aura.
Imagine that's
He's got aura.
That's what fucking Nick Fuentes is saying.
But that is badass.
That's a bold move.
That's what I'm talking about. That is badass.
Not just anyone in clown world can get away with stuff like this.
I don't condone anything Epstein did, but that is like as cool as Hitler's fucking parades. Do you know what I mean? It's cool. It's cool.
Oh, the Caravan Club are gonna love.
But it is. I don't agree with any of it, but it is like that. To have that as your rug, where you're like walking on it, that is so disrespectful.
It's like the
It's
ultimate disrespect. Ultimate disrespect. Like that is just 33 jihads on your head.
That's literally like going and pissing on the fucking Black Cube at Mecca, like in front of them all. But really, isn't it?
It's like literally hacking the corner of the Black Cube and turning it into a coffee table or something.
It would be the same as going and urinating in like the River Nile, where they were baptizing people and shit, or going to
the Ganges,
or going to the third temple when it's built and just taking a shit right in the middle of it. Like, it was the same level.
Or
of
like going to the
disrespect.
temple and getting one of the red heifers and barbecuing.
Yeah. Just cooking up a few burgers there.
But it's all right when they do it. It's all right when they
But again, like,
set it on fire, sacrifice
but
it.
we've discussed this before. Like the religions, the cube religions, Christianity, Islam, and Judaism, they're just for the peasants. Aquaberg would be well above all that. He's probably got this as like a little keepsake to say, look how mind controlled the peasants
I literally stand because the Muslims were saying like this has got so much spiritual significance. This has been touched by tens of millions of worshipping Muslims.
That must fucking stink. It must fucking stink, man.
And let's be honest, it would stink if 10 million people of any persuasion touched it.
It must
But
fucking stink.
what was I saying
10
on
million people?
What was I saying on Patreon last week? It was so good that even Godvag commented on it. I said that this was like, if you think about what was happening around the Kaaba, it's like the center of a vortex. But what is the vortex made of? It's made of meat suits.
Yeah.
So you're
batteries.
It's actually like a meat vortex, like a large Hadron kebab.
Yeah.
The large
I've got
kebab.
it. The Islamic kebab vortex, Michael. The cubish kebab.
Counter-rotational Solomon shawarma. Right.
That's it.
Let's move on. Okay, so on to Rabbi Steen. Jerusalem Post platforms Tommy Robinson as he seeks to distance Epstein from Zionism. What?
It's clearly racist.
Hold on a minute. As if Rabbi Steen hasn't done himself enough of a hole. Half of like his fans now are starting to question, right? This guy is now writing articles for the Jerusalem Post.
Mate, he's gonna have to just move there, isn't he?
Mate, he's actually shilling on now directly on behalf of the Zionist mainframe, doing fucking Aquaberg damage control. Right.
It's phenomenal move.
Right. Okay. Look, I understand people that are behind Tommy Robinson. We've already said on the show that the thing about Tommy Robinson is that a lot of the stuff he says is true. This way he says it is a bit rough and a bit retarded sometimes, but everything he said was mostly
Yeah,
true.
but hang on, right? This is the thing though. This is they always tell the truth.
Of
But
course.
the same as Trump in 2016, and now look at him.
But if you are paying attention and you're of the persuasion that's behind Tommy Robinson and you haven't started to ask questions by now, what would he have to do? Literally appear on fucking TV next to Satan Yahoo. What would he have to do for you to say, wait a minute, this guy is actually a Zionist shill? What would he have to do? I don't know. But yeah, so Tommy Robinson now writes articles for the Jerusalem Post.
It's all just so retarded, isn't it? Next, Michael. What else have we got here? I'm sorry, Becky S.
Why are you apologising?
She hates Rabbi Shmuley, mate. Honestly,
So
like,
the only reason I've chucked this in is because we shared the video of this James Fishback guy.
he's the most provocative and disgusting of the characters in Clown World. He is.
Who, Shmuley?
Shmuley he's the most vile. Like when he's really going at it, like face red, spit coming out of his mouth, like getting caught in his wiry puby beard.
He's an antiseptic.
He's
He's a
disgusting.
walking antiseptic meme.
Yeah.
But so the point is, the reason we've talked about this Fishback guy is because he used the term goy slop at an actual function when he was talking on the microphone.
In Florida, he's talking about what the kids are being subjected to on their school menus.
So he's wrote this on Twitter, right? James Fishback says, as governor, I will fight for Floridians of all religious backgrounds. It's disappointing and un-American for Brian Donalds to hold it, whatever, right? Rabbi Shmuley is saying, just say it. Just say you hate Jews. The people deserve candor, James. And this is what he came back with. I condemn all forms of religious hatred against Jews, Muslims, and especially Christians. I also condemn you selling dildos online with your daughter. Fucking shots fired. Boom. If
Just drop the mic.
if
Did
I was
Shmuley respond to that? He can't really.
No,
Can
he
he?
can't
That- he-
respond to
yeah,
that.
he lost that one.
If I was in Florida and I was a peasant and I believed in Clown World, Fishback would have my worthless vote.
Yeah,
Just simply for using goy slop as a term.
it was brilliant.
It was fucking amazing. It was a true moment. And anyone that's
That video went viral. Like,
anyone
mate,
that's having a go at Rabbi Shmuley has got to be your friend. Come on.
what else we got here, Michael?
Okay.
Children paid in NHS puberty blocker trial.
So
They're
this is,
paying kids, are they?
yeah. Well, here's the thing. We covered.
I used to have a paper round when I was a child.
I used to
I was
work in
a teen- I had a
Saturday
paper round,
job
mate.
in a mobile phone
I had a
shop, mate.
paper round, and then I used to have 6 days a week, and I used to walk the next door neighbour's dogs after school, Monday to Friday.
So everyone knows, right, that's been paying attention. At the back end of 2023, going on into 2024, there was a huge review by a group called CAS, who are to do with children and children's development and all that kind of stuff. And it was to do with the Tavistock Institute, who have basically spearheaded, since the Weimar Republic, they basically picked up where the Weimar Republic left off with all the trans research, probably funded by Ackleberg. But they basically decided in 23 and 24 that the advice that the Tavistock Gender Identity Development Services had been giving was essentially harming children. It was transing away the gay. These are the quotes from people at the Tavistock Institute, i.e. young gay people were turning up who were overly masculine or feminine, depending on whether they were girls or boys. And instead of just saying, you're probably going to be gay, they were given gender reassignment, puberty blockers, XXX. And there's a huge thing about it.
I think in the States, someone's just been paid $2 million for they had the surgery, and they took them to court. I'm
Right.
sure they had the surgery or the full load of chemicals, pharmaceuticals, something, and they just said, let's just completely ruin my life, and they've just been paid out $2 million.
Yeah, well, that's completely in line with what was decided back in 23 and 24. Action taken. NHS England announced in 2024 that puberty blockers will not be prescribed routinely to children, ending the previous practice under the Tavistock GIDS, which was deemed unsustainable. Basis for decision, a review by Dr. Hilary Cass and findings from NICE, which found low quality evidence regarding the impact of blockers on mental health, gender dysphoria, etc., etc.
Future access, puberty blockers will only be available through specific planned clinical research trials.
This follows a significant rise in referrals and subsequently the closure of the Tavistock and Portman NHS Foundation's Trust Gender Clinic in July 2022.
So I remember when this came out, everyone was talking about this, and yeah, the Tavistock Institute's being closed down, blah, blah. No, it hasn't. That's just like literally one tiny little branch of it.
Yeah, so this was obviously some sort of red herring to throw people off the scent, I guess, because now...
The Tavistock Institute is one of the most prolific social engineering think tanks of like in all of history.
They're like the leading like experts in peasant science.
Yeah. Peasants, but in all aspects of peasant science.
All aspects.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Education,
social engineering, education,
absolutely
healthcare,
everything.
Yeah, the lot. But also they're to do with the military industrial complex as well, with military intelligence, the Tavistock Institute.
MK Ultra is like all over that shit.
But the point we're making here is that although all of this happened in 22, 23, and 24, only this week on the front page of the Telegraph, or at least in this big infographic here, children paid in NHS puberty blocker trial. But why would they need to do a trial for puberty blockers when there's already been widespread use of them, a huge inquiry, and they've decided that they've been misused? That, you know, obviously I know the answer. This is Clown World. But, you know, I'm just saying maybe we were a little bit soon to celebrate. Because obviously with the Orange Messiah, Mr. Trump, he's been doing loads of things that he's trying to reverse this as well on the face of it. We've reported on that too. But obviously not, because this is going on. So I thought that
I wonder what Rupert Lowe would have to say about all this.
Right, well, we're coming to here soon.
I mean that specifically. I've never heard him say anything about that.
Oh, what about trans stuff?
Or anything about that? No, I've never heard him say anything about that.
For the first time since 1863, Ramadan, Lent, and the Lunar New Year, which is the just going into the year of the fire horse, 17th of February, they all began within 24 hours of each other, and it won't happen again until 2189. So basically, we've had alignment of...
Apparently the simulacrum's going to collapse by 2178.
Well, but yeah, this is the last time it will happen in this cycle.
Yes.
So yeah, these religious holidays have all lined up in the same week. Is that significant? Is this a particularly tasty week compared to any other week? I'm not sure of that, but I thought it was worth mentioning anyway. Okay, this is fucking preposterous. Pub.
The problem is you're a fucking retard.
Pub sued. Get this. Pub sued for claims that vinegar was left near worker because it sounds like the N-word. So someone who is black has complained, claiming that another member of staff has been racist by deliberately putting a bottle of vinegar next to them.
Next time I'm having some lunch or something in a pub and I have some chips, I'm gonna ask when they come over and say, "Would you like any sauces or anything?" I'm like, "Can you get me some nigger?" And then they say, "What?" I said, "Can you get me some vinegar?" So
Can I get some brown sauce?
I'm gonna do that. Yeah.
I thought this was just so retarded.
Excellent.
This is the level of pussy. This is the level of pussy that
until
people have
today.
got.
I literally never even considered that the word vinegar. How if you take off the vin,
it just doesn't.
I never even considered that someone would even think that until this.
It doesn't. It doesn't
No,
sound
doesn't.
anything like
stupid.
it. It's like fucking retard rappers who try and rhyme a word with another word, which it just doesn't work. That's pathetic, honestly.
Right.
I'm not having that one.
Okay, so
We're
obviously
back on Aquaberg, are we?
Oh yeah.
Got the light on.
Sorry. Well, this isn't really Aquaberg. It's now
no.
It's now the Prince,
formerly known as Prince.
the pedo, formerly known as Prince Andrew. So the official Jeffrey Epstein paedophile arrest counter for all the cuboids. Sorry, cuboids, I guess.
Yeah.
Q. No, because that just sounds Jewish, doesn't it? So all of the Q fans, everyone's celebrating because obviously Prince Andrew has been arrested.
Trust the
this
planners.
week. The trust the planners, the people that are living
TTPs.
on a 100% trust the plan diet.
Yeah, they love it.
Right. So a great meme here from You've Been Nudged. He's been arrested for misconduct in public office, not like sexual assault, not rape, nothing like that. Misconduct in public office. Okay.
Shmooly actually, I showed Becky. I should have screenshot it actually. Shmooly actually posted. You saw my comment under it. He said Prince Andrew arrested for the rape of Virginia Giuffre.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
He actually posted that. I said to him, I was like, mate, you're lucky you're gonna get sued.
Yeah,
in
right.
his comment
You
section.
can't say that.
No, like he didn't at all. It was done for conduct in a public office.
He's basically got arrested for doing things that are not too becoming of him.
It's financial crimes, isn't it? I think it's financial crimes. That
Something
would be
like
the
that.
umbrella of it.
But right, this is the photo of him apparently as he was leaving like the custody suite.
Actually, wait, I'm gonna
This
get
is what he
the
looked like.
picture up of his dad.
Oh right, when he
Do
was.
you remember he looked so fucked
Yeah,
in the
he
back
looked
of
like
the
he
car?
looked like he'd been dead for like 10 years. Looked really bad, really bad. Don't worry, guys. We're coming on to Rupert though in a minute. We can hear everybody's comments on Lowenstein.
What was his name? It's not Prince George, Prince Charles, Prince. What was his fucking name?
Fucking Prince Crust. What was his name? Prince Zombie. What was the old guy's name? The fucking zombie looking dude. What was his name? Comment section. Prince Albert.
No.
Prince. Come on. Can someone help us out, please? Is it Charles's dad?
Yeah.
Are we talking about Sausage Finger's dad? Prince
Philip, that's it.
Fucking
Prince
hell.
Philip.
So we're looking for the photo of Prince Philip in the back of the car when he looked like a deep fried zombie. He looked like he just
Deep fried.
Yeah,
he looked like a schnitzel.
He looked like something out
He's
of
German,
The
isn't he?
Walking
He's
Dead
German.
that had been dipped in like rotting breadcrumbs and deep fried. Fucking zombie schnitzel burger. That's what he looked like. There we go, Philip. Thank you, everyone in the comment section. Oh yeah, that's a good point, Rachy. He has got a Terminator eye. I like that.
Yeah, there it is. Look, that one. I'm gonna share my screen.
Yeah. Share your screen. You can do that from your side. I'm just checking my Facebook, see if anyone sent me anything. No. Okay,
Here
let's
we
have a
go.
look
Look.
what we got here.
Oh fuck. Fuck off. Oh, it's making me.
What are you doing?
Wait, I'm just. There we go.
Go back.
I can't. It won't let me. Keep
Go
saying
to the other tab. Go to the previous tab.
There we go. There
Right,
we
so
go.
no, what
It's
you want
done
to
it
do?
again.
Right click, open image in new tab. Down, open up.
Open
There you
image
go.
in
That
this
one.
tab.
That's
Right,
it.
there
That's
we go.
it.
There he is.
Oh, Michael. There we go. Yeah, you can see.
Get the other one up next to it, Lance. Can we do that or flash it?
You can see the resemblance.
Like father, like son. Look at it.
Yeah, because of course that is his dad, isn't it? This
Yeah,
is-
yeah,
we're
that's
looking,
his
we're
dad.
looking at
It's-
Sausage
it's-
Fingers, his brother, here, aren't we?
His little brother.
His little bro. So
And
that-
he was allegedly Queen Elizabeth's favourite son.
right. Okay.
But he was never like in. People are calling for him to be like, because technically he's still, even though he's not called Prince Andrew, it's not his title.
He's actually been
stripped
stripped of his title. hasn't he?
He's still in succession for the throne currently. If Sausage Fingers died,
And then both
and
of
then
Sausage Fingers' kids died.
yeah,
as
they
well.
died, and I think he would then be next.
Right.
And people are calling for that to be like stripped.
I thought this was well funny. That I guess this was actually Ghislaine Maxwell in the original photo, and someone swabbed that in there. That's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, nice.
Really good work. Now here's where it gets tasty. This happened on his birthday. They've actually arrested him on his birthday.
There's so much occult numerology surrounding.
It's ridiculous. Like I almost cringe at this stuff now because it's so prevalent, and obviously this stuff is so prevalent with 33s and 666 that if you tried to show this information to a normie, they would reject it because it's now so prevalent and so preposterous that you can almost take like 1 in 3 of these major happenings, and you can always go 666 days back to see some sort of like
or 33 days,
of that. Yeah,
or
it just-
something.
it happens all the time. So the big happening here that this has got this like 666 nexus point.
Like I'd even go further. okay, it might have been 660. I'll be looking at the lunar cycle, what happened with the sun around that time. It's all like they do this shit on weird times specifically.
So what we're talking about here? This is when some royal horses broke free. They got startled in the center of London.
Allegedly, yeah, from a procession.
They broke free, and was it 3 horses, 2 black and 1 white?
I think so. No, I think it was just one that got away.
No, there was 2. Look,
Was it?
No, there was a black horse and there was a white horse, but the white horse was covered in blood.
And they said that it had injured itself, whilst it was trying to, I don't know, fucking jump over or some shit. But there's loads of like this was a ritual.
What I'm trying to point out is when this happened, although we didn't know what the significance was, we knew it was a ritual. We talked about it on the show. There's no way that this huge spectacle of this bloody white horse running through the center of London, captured on all of the cameras, perfect for the news, being reported on. There's no way that just happened by accident. This means something. This is foreshadowing something. And lo and behold, exactly 6 days later, and this has been double checked. It always gets double checked, and it's always true. We have the first Epstein arrest. And listen, we don't like throw.
Don't cry.
Don't cry. We're not getting excited about this. We're just, we have to take note of
What's the first arrest, Lance? Andrew's going to be in Guantanamo Bay.
It's happening. It's happening. I'm not holding my breath for anything, and to be honest, I don't really care if these people get arrested or not. I just don't care.
He'll never see the inside of jail cell. It will never happen. And even if he does, we've just seen Ghislaine Maxwell. Is that she's not even in there?
So, yeah, everyone's very excited about it. Everybody's talking about it. I'm not that excited about it, but I thought this was quite interesting.
Oh, shout out to the Glitterati. She's just dropped into the comment section there.
Hi there, Glitterati. Right, so a nice little juxtaposition here again. Let's have a look at this one. What we got here. So on the left from Reuters, millions of files related to Jeffrey Aquaberg suggest the existence of a global criminal enterprise that carries out acts of meeting the legal threshold of crimes against humanity. A panel of independent experts appointed by the UN Human Rights Council says. Wow. Thank you for finally catching up, Reuters and the UN Human Rights Council, for what conspiracy theorists have known for a very long time. Cool story, bro. Emails revealed that Bill Gates, Jeffrey Epstein, and Brian Josephson discussed how to get rid of poor people, with speculation that the Mirena COVID-19, kosher Epstein vaccines were what?
Come on,
really freestyling there.
Come on, read
the
it.
Kosher Epstein vaccines were a way to do so. In an email in 2011, director Barry Josephson writes to Jeffrey Epstein, "I've been thinking a lot about the question that you asked Bill Gates. How do we get rid of poor people as a whole? And I have the answer. Many speculate that Barry Josephson was referring to mRNA COVID-19 vaccines. This comes after former Pfizer vice president and whistleblower Dr. Mike Eden revealed that the mRNA vaccines were actually bioweapons intentionally created to induce harm and reduce human fertility."
Guys, just on that note, remember, for all your health queries or anything like that, please visit the World Health Organization's website.
Absolutely.
Also, all this is just for entertainment purposes only. So
only go to Epstein-approved sources for your information.
We are not giving away medical advice here on the show.
No, never. We're just simply talking
We're
about
reporting on the news.
stupid conspiracy
Reporting on
theories.
Cube News.
If you want to know the truth, always go to an international institute that's backed by Aquaberg.
Let's just play this one up.
This one's brilliant. Prince Andrew joins UK Muslim rape gang so that he can keep abusing young girls. That needs no explanation.
That's
needs
just a quick
quick
one
one.
there.
Okay.
Oh, come on, Lance.
A little while ago, I gave the good news about multiple meat, Beyond Meat, fake meat, all those
Synthesized.
Bioschwabian
Synthesized
protein.
chemical meat.
They're all going bust. There was 4 or 5 of them across different countries, all going bust. This was at the back end of 2025, and this has come out just this week.
Like they'll still have the product. They'll just run the business and just take the loss all the time, just to have the toxic
just
food out there.
Just got a
There will be a
government
few
product.
peasants that will still do it, but like it is a good indicator that the peasants don't want this fucking
Nobody
shit.
wanted it. Nobody wanted it.
And
Nobody asked for
the
it.
problem is, though, the problem is when we've already discussed the ticks. the ticks, which are going to make people allergic.
Maybe
to
they
the
should have-
bioengineered ticks.
They
Which
should
are
have
going to make.
released the ticks first before they brought the bio meat out.
Well, no,
maybe.
they're trying to see if the peasants are going to bite or not, and then
So
they're going to be like, they have to release the ticks.
So the bottom line is, if you invested £10,000 or dollars in Beyond Meat in 2021, which isn't a long time ago, today you would have $41. But imagine if you invested $41 in Bitcoin back in 2021. Actually, you probably wouldn't have that much because there was a peak in 2021. But you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
In other
If
investments,
you bought some gold,
you could have made a good killing with $40. You could have at least doubled your money instead of losing like 99% of it. So that's a bad investment. No wonder it needed so much government subsidies to make it work. Right. Okay. So.
oh yes. Oh, here we go.
We showed the clip of this the other week. I don't know if it was on YouTube or on Peasantron. It was at Davos. It can't be that long ago. And
That was last month.
they were talking about new and old Europeans, and basically, the older Europeans.
It was
were
this
so-
fat fucker on the left with his giant yarmulke.
and his name is Rabbi Pinchas
Goldschmidt.
Goldschmidt. Now, I pointed out that is essentially Yiddish.
Clearly racist.
It is Yiddish.
That's essentially Yiddish for "I'm going to steal your gold. I'm a coin clipper." And here he is talking to Micro Soros, Little Schwartz.
Oh, I love it. You just dropped the Soros.
Soros. Little Soros. Great to meet with Rabbi Pinchas Goldschmidt, president of the Conference of European Rabbis, to discuss how to push back against the rise of
Only our
anti-Semitism.
Patreon viewers will know about Soros.
Probably Goldschmidt as well. So obviously you can see.
Oh, it's Nick Griffin. Nick Griffin's the only one who calls him Soros.
Yeah, we got that from Nick Griffin. So you can see here
The Cubish Alliance.
The Cubish Alliance.
So you've got what you've got here is a Hungarian communist meeting with allegedly a Hungarian communist meeting with a right-wing capitalist cuboid he's higher he's not priest class, but he's higher than this peasant here.
But let's also go a little bit deeper on the right in Mini Schwartz. What he's representing there is the sort of the philanthropic atheist leftist cuboid alliance.
Yes,
right, because these guys they're not even friends of Israel.
No, they're not. No,
he's not even Zionist, or his dad isn't.
No, no.
His dad is an enemy of Israel.
No, but we've discussed this before. Like Lance made very prominent interpretation of the right-wing capitalist cubists deplacing or destabilizing the region, and then all the left-wing anti-Zionists, they move all the refugees.
So one of them displaces and the other one picks up and welcomes, and it works in a pincer movement. And I thought that was obvious. Everyone can see the way it works. Right. Okay. All right. We've got 10 minutes to talk about the big topic.
Oh, start. We've got more than we're going to have. This is more than 10 minutes.
Okay. All right.
We're going to start on this section, and then
right,
everyone can just jump over to Patreon.
Yeah. Cool. All right. So
this is the hottest topic in the UK.
Before this week, to most people, I would say that if you said the name Rupert Lowe, if they knew the name, they would say that's the guy that left Reform, possibly. If you're not on Twitter and you're not sort of, paying attention to stuff, you may not have already seen much of this guy. But the fact is, he has been gaining a massive following behind the scenes.
Zuckerberg is behind Rupert Lowe. He hasn't endorsed him, but Facebook is pumping, mate, with Rupert Lowe.
This guy's everywhere, and everyone. The word on the street was everyone that can see the problems and they can see what's going on, that isn't particularly political, that's sick of politics. They're sort of going, well, I'm not going to vote for Reform because
they're not offering me anything.
Because Farage, he talks a good one, but he's clearly just a fucking.
Farage
he's the same as the rest of
Farage
them.
has been captured. Whether he started out legit or not and has been captured is up for debate, but it doesn't really matter. The fact is, it would appear that what comes out of his mouth now is nothing like what was coming out of his mouth 2 years ago. So I think he's been captured.
So this Rupert Lowe guy, he's been saying what many people want to hear behind the scenes on his Twitter posts, talking about, sending a lot of people back where
millions. He says millions must go.
He's saying it's going to be it won't be pretty, it'll be brutal. And the word on the street of people that were watching this was saying, fucking hell, if this guy ran, would be the guy to vote for. And this week he has said, look, we're running for Parliament. in the next election, the Restore Party. So it's all the R's, isn't it? Reform, Restore. Now let's not throw the baby out with the bathwater. On Rise Above, we don't believe in politics. We are not buying everything that this guy is
Shall I put
saying.
my MAGA hat on?
But when we talk about him, what we're finding interesting and the reason that we're paying attention is because what this guy is saying is very, very radical compared to everybody else. But unlike,
I'd argue what Rupert Lowe said now is more shocking than what Trump was saying back in 2016.
much more shocking. But the thing is,
2015.
he's being a lot more reasonable about it than someone like Nick Tenconi or Falcone, as we call him, is for starters.
Nick Tenconi would have people like strung up and quartered for being late to church on a Sunday.
The campaign video, I can't call it a campaign video, whatever it is, the advert, the Restore advert that this guy has put out. There are two parts of it. One part of it is he's walking through a field because he's a farmer, and you know he is posh. And I had a bit of a back and forth with Josh about this on our favorite leftist. Big shout to Josh.
Yeah, shout out to Josh. We like Josh.
We do like Josh. He's great. Now, Josh,
I'm gonna get the video up.
Get the video up. Is this the video that I posted? Where
I'm just gonna get the Rupert Lowe. Video up. Just we'll play like a minute of it.
Yeah, because I just want to hear to people see the flavour of it and what he's actually putting forward with regards to the nostalgia. He's actually talking about a particular time. He says like in 1997. Is this the same video?
Yeah, yes, it's something
where he talked. Right, because we can show both parts of it, can't we? Yeah.
Oh, hang on. No, this is. Yeah, keep talking.
Have you shared the sound on your one?
I'm just trying to find a date. That's not the actual video. Hang on, right.
Okay, you keep looking.
Launch.
Now, I've been very honest about this. Although I don't vote, I don't believe in politics. It's fake. And even if I was going to believe in politics, I can't guarantee that this guy is telling the truth. But what I have said is that if I was a peasant, if I did believe in clown world, if I thought we lived in a real world that wasn't clown world, and I believed in politics, this guy would definitely have my vote.
Mate, I would vote for Rupert Lowe.
He would definitely have my worthless peasant vote if I thought it was all real and this guy was going to do what he says he's going to
do. Mention Carl Greaves.
Oh yeah, Carl Greaves. He is now actually going to join the Restore Party.
He's applied to be a councillor. I think he's a paid up member.
He ran for UKIP before.
He did. Yeah.
He did quite well as well. He beat
Michael, just jump to your Facebook Messenger there and just pop the video on, and then we can pop it on.
So
we'll just play a minute of it. Or something.
Have you sent it to? Oh right, okay, here it is.
There you go.
Right, I've just got to make sure that these guys. So if I just hit the settings here.
Audio, make sure we're not on the communist setting.
Yeah, I've got to just.
It's Rupert Lowe. It definitely needs to be on the capitalist setting. We'll be having none of that communist.
Let me just get rid of it and I'll.
All right, folks.
Right, so share the screen with the audio because you need to hear it as well. Because whoever made this,
turn that volume.
They have nailed it. That should be.
Oh right, yeah, sorry, it wasn't playing.
I have chosen to speak to you today from the farm because places like this represent what proper Britain is about. Hard work, responsibility, effort, duty,
this is grain.
Stewardship. This is the England I know, and this is the England that I love. On a farm, you don't think in election cycles or headlines or polling. You think in seasons. You think in generations, in what you leave behind to those who come after you. And that's why...
I'm not going to lie, the inner peasant inside me already likes it.
It's the music, Lance. It's the piano music.
Right, Josh said, he goes, oh, look, and nothing he said is wrong. Everything he said is true. Oh, another ex-Tory private school, toff, banker. The thing is, though, I'm not prejudiced against those things.
No, not mine.
When I see someone like this speaking the way he does with his fucking farmer jacket on and everything, I actually think that, fuck, if I lived near him, that's like a nice place to live.
He reminds me of my dad without the farm. Without the farmer, no, but he's, you know.
Yeah, here's the thing. I don't hate on rich people. I don't hate on rich people because, believe it or not, people like Rupert Lowe, if he wasn't a statesman or a politician or whatever, people like him are actually more under attack from the New World Order
100%.
than we are, because he's got more money and he's got more to lose. So I don't always necessarily see rich people that speak a certain way as an enemy. You know, I deal with these people at work. That this for me, he's done something very clever here.
Here on the farm, I am now launching Restore Britain as a national political party. I'm now going to dedicate my life to finding, organising, funding and providing hundreds of qualified candidates to present to the British people at the next general election.
Where is the bit where the music comes in and he goes on about 1997? Is that in the
Oh,
same
that's a
video?
different video, mate.
Is that a different video?
Yeah. So, I mean, we get the gist here.
Yeah, you get the gist. He's going back to basics.
Do you want me to find the other video?
Yeah, find the other video for us, because that was the one that really hit the nail on the head for me. Because one thing I've also thought is that although this is all fake and gay and everything, what you can't discount.
Well, we don't know yet.
Am I throwing the baby out with the bathwater? Is there a chance this guy's real?
I'm sure in 1930s Germany, people might have thought Hitler at some point was funded by the cuboids.
Another drink for this conversation.
I'm just saying, it's, you know, we don't know yet. I haven't made up my mind yet. I'm not.
King of Sting made a very good point about the Great Reset and how it's supposed
Speak into the microphone, Lance.
carry on the point about it dissolving our confidence in politicians.
Well, yeah, this is the whole point. I mean, I called this ages ago that the level of corruption being showcased, like in all Western countries by all politicians and all monarchies, is just relentless, and it's just showcasing that people can't be trusted to govern. Therefore, we just hand it over to AI. That's the one thing that I'm not sure about Rupert Lowe, because he's like Elon Musk's down with Rupert Lowe, and like he's the one that wants to put a fucking Neuralink in everyone's brain. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not a good look.
So I was messaging King of Sting about this, and he was like, "Look, I think the point King of Sting was trying to make is
he going to put on a tiny hat in the future?"
Well, I said to him, "Look, we'll see if he kisses the wall." And then I shared a thing about him saying he wants to ban halal and kosher. And I was like, "Oh, banning kosher? Surely a wall kisser ain't going to be talking about banning kosher."
However. I'm no expert in the Black Cube organization, but I don't think that it's.
Speak for yourself.
It's not. I don't think the ones that eat kosher are the ones that are necessarily controlling politicians. I think that's like the. Do you know what I mean? The Hasidic branch.
Yeah, but
or the Chabad Leibovitch branch.
It's all about optics. If you're going to be on the main stage and play ball with the Black Cube organization and say that you're pro-Israel, you can't be banning kosher stuff. Can you?
No. I
do you
agree.
understand what I'm saying?
I
Even
agree.
though kosher, the idea of kosher is a peasant concept, you know, but you don't get kosher adrenochrome. Maybe you do.
You probably do.
Halal
Especially
adrenochrome.
for the Sabbath.
Okay, right. Let's get the chat back on the screen. Get a little bit more interactive up in this motherfucker.
I can't find it, Lance.
You can't find it.
I can't find the other.
Look at this movable chat. I like that. Big shout out to Kelly Anushka. Yorkshire Robert, I see you there. But what's Yorkshire Robert saying? He could be real. If he is, he'll be assigned a puppet master.
Everyone wants him to be real.
Totally correct. Totally correct.
But I don't subscribe to a savior.
I don't subscribe to a savior. I don't need a savior. But
I've got it, Lance.
But send that over. Right. What I am going to say is that if this guy does become prime minister in the next election, whether I vote or not, which I won't, I would be pleased. I would honestly be pleased, even if he doesn't do half of what he says. Just the fact that someone's saying it is pushing the Overton window to the right, so it's not so completely offensive.
And let's talk about what we were talking about before we went live, right? If Rupert Lowe is right, I've thought about this before Kosher 19 happened. Pizzagate was mental, right? Everyone knew that the world was run by satanic pedophiles who was in any kind of forum online. And then Kosher 19 hit. Now we've got severe communism absolutely everywhere. What if Rupert Lowe? What if
severe communism?
It is severe
everywhere.
communism running fucking rampant everywhere, all over the West. And what if now Rupert Lowe is like the savior? Everyone knows that. Okay, it was still better back then when the world was just run by satanic pedophiles and we didn't have communism. So maybe like they're just trying to make people accept that way of life.
Wait a minute. It sort of goes back to what we were saying here. Where's that?
Do you know what I mean? Like
basically, you've got a choice between the Baal or the Moloch
exactly
party.
Exactly this.
So, what would be the old party? Is that the Moloch party?
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, the Moloch party.
So
is the
we're not down for Baal party because they're more like Bolshevik communists.
Yes.
Old style.
Well, it's red.
Oh yeah. Old style Moloch party is like capitalist.
Yeah. Just
old school.
Just everyone's enslaved by the bankers. I'll take that over communism. Look, it's even got the red and the stars.
So we vote Moloch rather than Baal. Is
Yeah.
that right?
Yeah,
Okay,
I would vote for, and I reckon maybe Rupert Lowe is part of as a spokesperson for the Moloch party.
I think Graham Moore put it perfectly. He said, "Look, boys, when you talk about politics, your only choice is basically communist Jews or Nazi Jews."
Yes, correct. I would take the Nazi Jews over the communist Jews any day.
Me too. I can't lie. Right, where did we get to? There's been a lot of fun tonight, actually, so far. We haven't even got to Patreon yet. Okay, so we've got to Rupert Lowe. Elon Musk, Enki Musk, the ancient Sumerian tech lord in his reanimated Khazarian meat suit, is accused Reform UK of being Nazis and wanting race extinction. Wait a minute. I'm not being funny, but
race extinction.
Even though
that's a new phrase. I haven't heard that.
Even though I think it's funny that Rupert Lowe has got backing from Enki Musk. How can he say, if you look at Rupert Lowe and Restore Party and you look at what Reform are saying about deportations and about different groups of people, there's no way you would choose Reform and say they're the far right racist ones. You would say Restore is
100%.
So what the fuck is Enki Musk talking about here?
Well,
and he's the one that does Roman salutes.
Allegedly.
So Reform
just putting his heart out to the peasants, Michael.
You've just from my heart to yours.
Yeah, from my heart to yours. From Michael's heart to yours.
Just directly from Michael's heart.
This is a great meme here on the left.
Yeah, and the left don't usually make good memes.
No, from the left.
I know. So Restore Britain says Reform have already started calling Restore Britain neo-Nazis. It's scared. Elon Musk said they are the ones who want race extinction, which means they are the Nazis. Oh, maybe Enki Musk is meaning that they want race extinction, but of the native people by carrying on with the immigration. Is that what you're saying?
I don't know.
I know is...
Don't forget, Enki Musk he wants all the Indian immigrants. He wants all that for his AI. He wants all that shit.
You've got to have Indian people for tech. Indians and South Asians.
But at the same time, Rupert Lowe's having absolutely none of it.
He's saying we have to have negative migration.
Did you see Young Bob? Young Bob's been on talk radio, and so they're bringing Young Bob to the forefront. He's like a member of Restore. He's like a spokesperson.
He's training to be like an English Kirkstein.
He's actually improved his speech. If you listen to him in the interview, he was like pronouncing. He speaks very posh now.
Does he?
Very posh, Michael.
Right. Okay. So what we got next?
I think we're going to flip over now. It's nearly half an hour. Should we flip over at 9:30?
Well,
actually, no, let's flip over now.
No, that's where we start on the other side at 9:30. Right, guys. Okay. So last thing here. What is low in German?
What is lion
in German? Oh, it's low.
It's low.
So he's a Germanic Aryan lion, Rupert Lowe. Look,
it's clearly racist.
I'm glad. Whatever anyone says,
we're not finished with Rupert Lowe.
We're not finished with Rupert. No, we've got more to say.
Yeah, there's more. There's more.
Right, guys. Look, it's been a lot of fun so far. We are now really going to take the gloves off when we head over to Peasantron.
I just need to shout out to my wonderful partner Becky as his daughter, who's currently tattooing Becky. And
she's tattooing Becky.
Becky has just tattooed her, and she is now tattooing Becky.
Right,
and she's never. I don't think she's tattooed anyone before.
Right, interesting.
Maybe she has. I don't know. Guys, but good luck. Whatever's going on there.
Scan the QR code. If you don't scan QR codes, in the description to this video, there is a link for our Peasantron. Go there, sign up. If you want to spunk out £3 a month, that will get you everything, all of the videos, all of the content. If you want to join for free, the rest of tonight's stream will be for free. Okay? So you don't have to pay to watch the rest of tonight's stream, but you do have to sub to Patreon. We want you over there. Come and see the content. Give us the coins.
The problem is you're a fucking retard.
Nice. Good choice. Good choice.
Right, we're going to wrap up there. It's been a lot of fun.
You have stolen my childhood.
But we've still got a lot more to go. Rise Above TV is not finished.
Rise right here, right now, is where we draw the line.
We will see you on